What's going on, everybody? I'm Jeff Gresham and welcome back to the channel for yet another video. So what was my solution after losing my data and how do I manage my workflow now? Well, let's run the intro and find out. Alright, so it wasn't very long ago that I had this hard drive brick on me, and I ended up losing a lot of photos and data. Well, this happens to photographers a lot more than we would like to think. We take what precautions we think are enough and back up our drives or save to the cloud, but nothing is ever 100% guaranteed to keep us from losing our data. For as long as I can remember, my go-to were external hard drives. I have external hard drives that go as far back as 2006, when the band that I was in started writing and recording music. I have drives from 50 gigs to 8 terabytes with original music files, photos, video clips, and performances, as well as all the film footage from my recent horror movie. Now, from 2006 to today, I've had a total of this one, hard drive fail on me. I always thought that these things are kind of foolproof or that losing data is something that would never happen to me. Well, as you saw in a recent video, it happened. So what did I do to hopefully keep that same thing from happening again? So as most people do in the technological era that we're living in, I searched YouTube and I found so many different options, from NAS RAID solutions to internal servers using old computers, using multiple cloud-based storage to work as one server, just a mind-numbing number of options. And although most of these options are outstanding options and highly regarded and promoted, most of them just kind of weren't for me. Take the NAS storage option, for example. NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. It uses RAID to continuously keep backups of all your data and making that data available to you via a network. Now, as awesome as that sounds, I have zero need to keep my data on a network, mainly because I'm just one person. I don't need multiple computers accessing the data, and if I'm away on a photo trip or whatever, I take a few SSDs with me and backup as needed. So then what did I go with? I decided on a similar solution called DAS. DAS, which stands for Direct Attached Storage, which for all intent and purposes is the same as a NAS. Just instead of keeping your data available through a network, it's directly attached to my PC and acts as an external drive, all the while using RAID to write my data to multiple drives, creating an instant backup. So the DAS enclosure I purchased was the Terramaster D2-310. It's a 2-bay hard drive enclosure that works with RAID 0 or RAID 1, as well as single and JBOD. JBOD meaning just a bunch of disks. Now, you do have to purchase the hard drives on your own, which adds to the cost, but so far it's been worth it. I've been using the Terramaster for coming up on a couple of weeks now, and it's just as advertised. I'm running my 2 drives on RAID 1, which makes the 2 drives act as one, so when I save something to the drive, it saves to both, creating an instant backup. I picked mine up for $160 on Amazon with free shipping, and again, I have zero complaints as of right now. It works great and it's done everything that it's promised to do. So now with having a whole new storage system, I felt I needed to revamp how I had everything saved, because before, it was really a guessing game. I would have large amounts of raw photos in several different folders at the same time. For example, I would have a folder labeled street photography, and it would have, let's say, 400 files. Then I'd have a folder labeled signs, which would have 900 files. Well, at least 200 of those files were the same from the street photography folder. So I would just be using hard drive space with duplicates. So here's how I have it now. I'll make a folder for the year, so we'll say 2023. Then if I took any photos for the month of October, I'd have a subfolder labeled October. Then within that folder will be more subfolders for the dates of the photos and the locations. So say I went to Austin, Nevada on October 26, 2023. I would navigate to 2023, then October, then the date, then Austin, Nevada. And there you go. Now it seems like a lot to go through, but trust me, it makes finding my photos so much easier, because it literally takes all the guesswork out of it, especially since I tend to visit some locations several times a year. None of the photos will end up getting mixed in with the wrong set of photos from a different visit. So that's the basic rundown of how I set up my files and folders. Take that for what you will. For some of you, it may help, while others will have a way better way for their files. This is just what currently works for me. So let me know in the comments, does this make sense for you to do, or do you have a better way that you use? Let me know in the comments, and who knows, I may try your way and make my life even easier. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you found something informative or entertaining. If so, smack the like button and subscribe for future videos. And if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button twice. And I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, later.